guys, hope you're all well. I thought I would do another video. I did a post just the other day on one of my clients, Elle, who's just recently had amazing results leading into her next competition. I did mention in there the fact that she hasn't used a squeem. Okay, so the reason why I thought I would do this video today is because I've noticed that lately the whole squeem is definitely coming more out there in the Australian market. So it's something that's definitely been around for a while. People in the industry have been using it for some time. You've got people like Kim Kardashian and stuff using it now. And I thought I'd just give you guys a little bit of insight and also my experience with using the squeem. So I'm not gonna lie and say that I haven't used it, because I did use it to get ready for one show, and I'm not gonna lie and say that it doesn't work, because it did work. So the one thing that a reason why I want to tell you guys about it today is because of the damages that it can have on your body. I think that squeams definitely have their place. They definitely have their place, say, even with mums who have had babies and they want help to pull their stomach muscles back together again, because obviously when you're pregnant they split. So they definitely have a place in that. Look, like, you can certainly wear squeams and not cause yourself any damage or harm. However, in my experience, I did. So as I said, I'm not going to lie and say that they don't work, because they did work. And they do work. They did work for me. However, the constant stress on my body was what was the problem. So in my past videos, you've noticed I've spoken about adrenal fatigue and the damage that I now have with my hormones and trying to get my body healthy again. So obviously it's been something that's been a long road for me. I've spoken the fact that it hasn't just been the training and the nutrition, it has been the stresses on my body, okay? So we produce cortisol, and that is due to stress. So this can be from nutrition, training, also stresses, relationships, and then with me, the squeam was another stress that I was putting on my body. Reason being is because the extremes that I wore it to. So you do have the squeams. I actually have some right here at the moment, so I can kind of show you guys. You do have some of the squeams that you can start off, which are quite large, and they do get really stretchy. Okay, so the ones that are quite large and they're quite they're a very giving material, they're actually not too bad. They're not gonna really cause you any harm on your body, I wouldn't say, because it doesn't really restrict anything. So wearing something like that isn't too bad. I mean, I'll even show you, sorry, I'll just move the chair. It is quite easy to get on. And it's just a little bit tight. It's not ridiculous. And I mean, I'm going on the last hole here, and I'm not in comp condition or anything like that. And as you can see, that's quite easy to get on, and it's not very restricted to me. And it does pull everything tight, and people say, yeah, it helps with back problems and everything like that, which I believe, yeah, it could do. And that's actually not too bad on your body. You do, however, have the other ones which are quite stronger. Okay, so this one here is a brand new one that has actually never been worn. And the difference with this one is massive. So that is tiny against my waist. So you can see that there. I have the same one. This one here has actually been worn. This one actually I did wear once for a show, and it became stretched. So it's exactly the same one. With this one here, I could probably just get it on. Oh, I could just get it on the clips, and yeah, that's gonna be pretty tight. Sorry, I'm like grunting and stuff because that's how hard it is. Okay, so I'm nearly there. Just got a few more, and I can get it on. Now, just keep in mind, as I said, this one here has been stretched, okay? So I have stretched this one out so I can wear that. The one thing that I do notice that when I have this, obviously my posture's good when I sit up, is my breathing. My breathing is quite shallow. I can't take, it's hard to take a normal breath. Okay, so when you're wearing this, you're breathing more from your diaphragm. So that's one thing that you do have to take in consideration, and I will explain that once I get this thing off. Okay. Oh. So they do become stretchy, okay? So some people might get confused and thinking that their waist is getting smaller, but they do stretch. This one here, there's just no way in hell I'm gonna get this on. I might get it onto the first, nah, there's no way I can get that on. The first time I wore this other one and how I got it stretched is because someone put it on me and I was laying down on the ground, okay? So they can be quite restrictive. Now, with these, it did work for me, yes, by all means it did, but the main thing is how long I wore it for. So in order for me to get decent results, I needed to wear that thing for 12 plus hours a day, every single day, and that was uncomfortable. Not only did it make me grumpy as all friggin' hell, but it was just so uncomfortable. When it came to drinking water and stuff, it was hard. When I ate, like I could hardly even eat. I was full like that. Okay, so it does put a lot of stress on your body, so you do have to keep that in mind. When I mentioned before, it makes you breathe only from your diaphragm, so you can't get full breaths. What you got to realize that when you can't get full breaths is you're not getting the oxygen to your organs. When I was first diagnosed with adrenal fatigue, I was also told that I had an irregular liver and kidneys. Now, looking into this further, one of the main reasons, or probably the main reason, was because I used this squeem. I wasn't being able to breathe properly. I wasn't getting the oxygen to those organs. As soon as I stopped wearing that, my blood started getting better. So I'm just here, I want to explain to you guys the I guess just what can actually happen if you go on extremes. I'm not saying they don't work, they do, but you need to do this in extremes in order for it to work. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind, that when you're doing these things, and think of your health and how important that is. Look, I'm not perfect, and I love sharing everything with you guys, and that's the reason why I have been open and honest the whole time. Okay, there'll be a lot of people out there that won't say that they use these. I mean, when I was using these, this was like a big secret. This was like the secret weapon, this was. And, you know, so I didn't tell anyone, and there's no way in hell I would ask any of my girls to wear this. I had one girl that was using it, and I told her exactly what it did to my body. She went and threw them out. Now, it becomes an obsession, like it honestly does. Like you think, oh my gosh, this is gonna keep my waist small, this is gonna keep me all nice and tight, and I need that smaller waist. It's very easy to get caught up in that, and of course you're gonna do what you can to win, and if you can do something like this, girls will go ahead and do it. But you've got to think of your health, and I can tell you, ever since I've been a bikini pro, I have not worn one of these. Didn't wear it once. You know, like even, like, I just like, I can't even put it on. Like I'll be in this for half an hour and I'll be like, it's not worth it. I know the damage that it can cause. So look, if you guys have got any questions, by all means, throw me an email, info@summerbernard.com, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. This is just my experience and what I've been through. I've spoken to my physio, Stephen Hooper, who is very knowledgeable about all these things, and I've had confirmation from him that this is what would have caused my huge issues. So this is my experience. Look, everyone's be different. I'm not here to be like, friggin' like squeem's the worst thing, or for those companies or anything out there that are selling these products, because to some people, like pregnant women and stuff, that it would be good. But I'm just here to tell you guys of my experience, and hope that no one goes to extremes and put their body through what I did. Look, we've all been there, and we've done some silly things and stuff like that, and when we're focused on a goal, we're going to do whatever we can to achieve it. Like, that's what I am. If someone tells me what to do, I freaking do it, you know, because that's what I want. And the only way that we learn from these mistakes and learn these things is by doing it ourselves. And I just want to share everything with you guys, so that in the long run, you guys don't have to do and make the silly mistakes that I did. So I really hope that this gets out to a few people out there who are considering it, who have seen it, and just gives them a little bit of insight, okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you'll enjoy my videos. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at any time at info@summerbernard.com. Thank you. Bye.